Welcome back to Midday in Kansas. We're joined once again by Mrs. Charlene Patton with the Kansas Soybean Commission. So glad that you're here. We've been making amazing things all morning, 2 recipes in the morning newscast, and now the double apple quick bread at midday, like the quick.
And a double apple because it uses apples and it uses applesauce.
Which is my favorite.
October is a great month for us.
Why is that?
Recognizing our 12,000 soybean farmers that are wrapping up harvest here for soybeans. And then it's National Apple Month. And so I thought this is a great time to really combine those two things with some recipes.
We've had, you know, soy is obviously in every recipe, and then there's apple in all 3 recipes today too.
That's right. And I'll talk more about the apples when we get to it. But I started out and I've already creamed. This is vegetable shortening, which is a soybean product.
That's right.
And then with our sugar. So cream that till it's light and fluffy, and you're going to add 2 eggs.
Okay.
We'll add that, and I'll kind of keep mixing here while we're doing that. And then I've given you the flour. That's our soy flour blend. Well, you're not going to add it yet. That's okay. I didn't
We're
tell
just
you.
talking about it.
That's all right. This is baking powder, baking soda, a little bit of salt, and apple pie spice.
Oh, I can
and
smell
you're
it.
going to put that in there and mix it with that whisk.
Right
How about
now?
that?
Okay.
Do that. That's your
Do I
step.
have Mother, may I?
See, we make a great team.
We do.
And I didn't give you pre-instructions, so that's okay.
But we know even when you do, you still have to walk me through it every time.
And then I'm going to add a 1/2 cup of applesauce. We talked about that is our double apple ingredient.
Yep.
A little bit of vanilla.
Oh, okay.
Mix that together, and then you're going to add the dry ingredients. Go ahead and add all of that into here.
Oh, into here?
In here.
Oh, in here.
Yeah.
Okay, so just to be clear, I get to put this in here now.
Yes, you do.
Okay.
And then I'm going to have you go ahead and add the apple. I like to do it now because then that flour kind of separates it.
Okay, that makes sense.
And I'm going to say that these apples actually came from Nemaha County,
Really?
local orchard from the Kramer family. Thank you. They brought me a beautiful basket of apples to use.
And they don't just have the orchard, right?
There are soybean farmers as
soybean
well.
farmers as well.
You.
I love that.
That's right. So go to your local orchard. Of course, you could make this recipe all year long because we have apples in the grocery store.
Yeah, of
but
course.
But goodness, use those apples that are local. Now, I would mix this just till I not see any more dry ingredients.
Sure.
It goes into a greased loaf pan.
Okay.
I used a 9-inch loaf pan.
Oh, yeah.
And then, if you
I can
want
see the
to,
size. What's
I've
that?
got this is brown sugar, a little bit more apple spice, a little bit of granulated sugar.
I was about to ask, could we put brown sugar in it? Because I always ask to add ingredients. So there it is.
Then this recipe's for you because then we sprinkled that on the top. And look how nice that makes
it looks amazing.
That topping. Bake this at 350 for about 50 to 60 minutes until a wooden pick comes out nice and clean. And then you have 1 loaf and slice it, and you have apples in every bite.
I love it. Okay, obviously, we know I don't have a great memory. So where do I go to get the recipe to make sure I can make it?
All right, they can get all 3 recipes that we did today for October. And they go to kansassoybeans.org or call our 800 number, 877-KS-SOYBEAN. They'll get the apple salad, they'll get the candied walnuts and nuts, and the double apple quick bread.
Oh, sorry. Okay. Thank you, Charlene. Stay with us. We're back right after this. Actually, you know what? Hang on. Let me redo that. In 3, 2. Right now, we're going to head over and take a final look at the forecast.